What is going on, my Bob Nation? I'm Bob's Droid, and I'm here with another video. In this video, I have match 2 of my 3-match series that I'm doing on this channel with the Raikou Magnezone deck and the Mega Houndoom Garboder deck. And both of these decks are mine decks. And I'll also put a card in the video right now, just to the other video if you're interested. The first video or the first match, if you want to see that. If you're interested in that, I won't tell you who won, but it's a good match, and this match I'll tell you is even better. This is probably the best match out of the 3. We really get to see both decks kind of, have an opportunity to attack, do some damage, take some prize cards, and function really well. So, it's good to see both of these decks that I've created play pretty well against each other and, do some damage. And so right off the bat, we're going to see that I am playing on the right, and so I'm going to get a mulligan. That one card can be a pretty game-changing card, really. A lot of people don't really realize it, I think, how much a mulligan can help you, change the outcome of the game. If your opponent was to get 3 or 4 mulligans, you might not have any supporters in your hand, and maybe you could draw into something like a Shauna or something else like that. So, there's something, game-changing with those mulligan draws. And we'll see if I can get a basic Pokemon here. And can't see. I did not get a basic Pokemon. So I did get a Pokemon. I got a Mega Houndoom EX, but I did not get a basic Pokemon. So I'm just going to have to reshuffle my hand into my deck and try that again. And again, it's game-changing because now my opponent's going to get 2 cards, and he's going to be able to draw an extra 2 cards, and he chose to go first in this game because we're playing kind of as you would play at like a states tournament where it's best 2 out of 3, where if you were to lose the first game, the loser gets to choose whether they go first or second the next game. You don't actually roll a die for it. So he chose to go first. So he's going to actually get 3 cards so far, just straight out of the gates. 2 from the mulligan, 1 from the first draw. So that's a lot. And we'll see if I can get another Pokemon here. If I can get a Pokemon, not another one. Making sure I get my deck really shuffled up there. And we'll see. Do I still not have a Pokemon? I do. Okay. It looked like Trubbish. It kind of looked like it was a purplish card, so I'm assuming it's going to be Trubbish that I put down. We'll see. So I'm going to flip over the Trubbish. My opponent's going to flip over a Raikou. And he's going to draw the 2 cards for the mulligan. And he's going to draw for his turn now. And really, right now he's doing pretty well. He's got the Raikou and the Magnezone out, so he's already got, getting ready for that. Oh, he's got a full on the Magnemite too, not the Magnezone, rather. But he can rare candy into the Magnezone next turn and starts getting the energies out. That's important because once my Garboder gets out and it gets a tool attached to it, unless he Starling Megaphones that off, it's difficult for him to come back. So he needs to have a quick start where he can just get those energy onto all of his Pokemon, get them charged up already, ready for when I get to that Garboder out. And I'm going to grab a Hoopa. Looking to grab probably a Shaman and then a Houndoom EX and a Mega Houndoom EX. We'll see what I grab here. Maybe 2 Houndoom EXs instead of 1 and 1 with the Mega Houndoom and the Houndoom EX. It looks like I've got... I don't think I have a Shaman. I might not be in my deck. It might be in the discard or in the prizes because I would have grabbed it. So it looks like I'm grabbing a Mega and a regular. 2 regular EXs and a Mega. So that's what I'm going to grab because I don't have a Shaman. So a little annoying because the Shaman's always one of the best things that you're going to get out of that Hoopa. And I really should be running more than 1 Shaman. But they're so dang expensive. I'm going to be honest. they're really expensive. And for my deck, it doesn't really do a whole lot for it. I see in some decks it's a game-changing card, but for mine it doesn't do a whole lot. I'm going to grab a Trainer's Mail, and I see a Sycamore. I don't know if I have a supporter in my hand. It looks like I have a Sycamore in my hand currently, so I don't think it's not a really good option there. Might just grab... Okay, so I am going to grab the Sycamore. Maybe it wasn't a Sycamore in my hand. Maybe it was a Sean or something. Maybe I don't think I must not have had a Sycamore. So as a switch, so I'm gonna switch into just a Houndoom EX. Probably get a Burning Energy attached to that right there, and let's see. And I'm just gonna use Houndoom's first attack, which allows me to discard the top 2 cards of my opponent's deck. So it's kind of a mill attack there, and I've started to realize I'm going to be using the attack quite a lot, actually. Of all my 3 games, I think I actually discarded 2 cards from my opponent's deck the first turn, so I think I did. I think it's just, it works, I guess. I think it's just you want to start with a Houndoom in the active spot, so you're going to get that energy attached the first turn. That's the only thing you can do. If you were to go second, right? If you're going to go first, and which you would really want to go first, then it doesn't matter. But in terms of going second, I don't see the harm in that. So my opponent's going to get the Lugia down, and he needs to find some energy, though. It's already his second turn. He's evolved into the Magnezone, so he's going for just a 1-2-3 line there. He's gonna get this now he has 2 energy attached to his Raikou, and he's just gonna use the Sycamore or Juniper, but it's the same thing. And because this is not an official tournament, he can play with either or. That's fine right here. But just to let you know, you have to use Sycamore if it's in standard. So that's FYI. You should probably know that by now. So we're going to see a Magnemite drop the bench, and it looks like he's just going to pass. For me, I'm going to be looking to try to get into that Mega Houndoom, try to get a first blow off here onto that Raikou, try to just take some, get some damage off there. If I cannot get what I'm looking for in the Mega Houndoom, it's going to be a little difficult from here on out because he's already got some energy on. He's going to get ready for the Magnezone. And I see that I have some tools in my hand. I actually have some Fighting Fury Belts. After this game, I kind of realized that it was a misplay not attaching that to the Garboder. I'm thinking about maybe changing that count. I really don't want to attach a Fighting Fury Belt to a Garboder because the HP buff doesn't really do a whole lot. The damage buff does nothing, really, because I don't have any energy to attack with a Garboder. And the Float Stone is way better because it just offers a free retreat, right? Later in the game, maybe you have no way to put energy back onto the field, and you have, like a couple cards left in your deck. You have nothing else to get out of that Garboder slot. They can just stand up a Garboder, and if they have more cards in, they can just sit on it and just wait the game out. So it can become annoying. So it might have been a mistake there not attaching to the Garboder because at this point, he still needs that Magnezone to drop down on that Magnezone because he still needs to get more energy on his Pokemon. Garboder would have been a better spot. I guess if he had already gotten a lot of energy attached, maybe it might have been a better play just not, or to attach it to another Pokemon, but I think it would have been better to attach it to that Garboder. But anyway, he's going to evolve into the Magnezone, so he's going to get that energy, he's going to get that magnetic circuit going, he's going to get the energy streaming down to his Pokemon. So there's Professor's Letter, he's going to grab 2, probably attach at least 1 to the Raikou, should be doing that, another one to the Lugia maybe, I don't know. If he has more ways to get energy, he could try to one-hit knockout that Houndoom EX, but he would need another way to get 2 more energy for that. So let's see if he can do that. He's going to attach the 1. And if he attaches another one, he probably has an out to it. Doesn't appear that he's going to do that, though. So he's just going to try to take a 1-hit. Oh, no. He should be. Okay, so he has more energy in his hand. He's going to go for it. So he's got the 170 damage on it, and he's going to knock out that Houndoom. That is a big blow there to me. Big misplay. If I would have played that Garboder, he would not have been able to attach all those energy. He would have been doing a max damage of 110. That situation, I could have hit him back and done some damage, or even evolved into a Mega Houndoom. And then I would have had to use a Spirit Link, though, with the Mega Houndoom, because the Spirit, if I was to evolve into Mega Houndoom, I would be ending my turn. Anyway, he's going to knock out that Houndoom EX, and I'm in a very bad situation. I have no energy in my field, and he has, 5? So the biggest thing for me is I need to get a Mega Houndoom ready, because I can one-hit knock out that Raikou, and he's put a lot of liability into that one Raikou being out in an active spot. So I need to find a Spirit Link. Unfortunately, it's a little difficult now. I'm going to have to find a way to get that tool card off of the... Again, this misplay. I should never be attaching the Fighting Fury Belt to the Houndoom. I didn't expect him to get that crazy thing with the Raikou. Again, it's my deck. I should be expecting that. But I guess I didn't. I really should just attach that to the Garboder. I had outs for it. But it's a big misplay because now I can't attach a Spirit Link to the Houndoom EX, and I cannot evolve into a Mega Houndoom. Got a Blacksmith, some energy on, and then just taking out that Raikou. And then he would have had to find a Fisherman or something to do that there. But I'm just really stuck now in where I'm going. I'm going to get an Ultra Ball, and I'm going to find an Entei. Try to stall that way, maybe. But, I mean, he's already taken 2 prize cards, and it's getting... I'm going to have to find a way to try to stall or do something here. And I'm going to shuffle my hand after I played that Ultra Ball, just realizing that I wasn't going to go back into the deck there. And I'm attached energy to the Entei, and I'm going to play a Blacksmith and probably attach 2 energy to the Houndoom, maybe. If I do that, though, he's going to take another 2 prizes. This is going to be difficult. I mean, if I attach... Let me just go for the Entei, probably. Yeah. Probably the best decision is to go with the Entei, get 2 energy onto the Entei, and wait and sit on that, rather, because I need it. The Entei's second attack does 130, but Raikou has the buff. I'm just going to Mega Evolve and pass my turn. So that's going to give me some time, though. That's the thing. I need some time to get the Entei ready. And he's going to put a Pikachu EX on his bench now. So that's going to be... He's got that sitting there. The late game hitter. If he takes out this Mega Houndoom with that Raikou, you can be ready. Once I take out that Raikou, he's probably going to be looking for a Fisherman to attach all those energy to that Pikachu and take the final blow. He's grabbed 2 more energy, and I probably know where those are going. He could actually be attaching to the Raikou, and he could be taking a one-hit knockout here. That could be a big game. Really, if he could take those out if he could bring those out to the Raikou, that could be something. Though he could reach if he has enough energy. He needs 3 more, I believe. Yes, he would need 3 more to knock out the Mega Houndoom. Or he would need 4 more because of the HP buff from the Fighting Fury Belt. He would need 4 more, I believe. Might be wrong on that. And he's counting energy there to make sure that he has the right amount. Looks like he has 5 on there right now, or 6. He's going to get another one on there. And he's just starting Megaphone. So he's going to use a Megaphone. That's interesting. He's going to Megaphone off that Fighting Fury Belt, so he only needs to attach a couple more energy and knock out that Mega Houndoom. So that was the big game changer right there. Now he's already taken his prize cards, and I'm in a tough situation now because the Mega Houndoom's out. I'm going to come into this Entei, and I'm going to have to take this Raikou out this turn. I cannot wait anymore. I'm just going to Sycamore, and I have to get some energy right now. Fortunately, I need more time with the energy, though. I'm only going to be able to get off 30 damage if I attach Tool to the Garboder, though. I will be able to take off that ability, and it looks like he has some damage on the Raikou. Can't really see the best. It looks like he's got 30 damage maybe on it. So I will be able to make it a little easier to take it out, but with Entei, it's really either doing a little damage or taking a huge hit. And I'm in a big trouble here. I really made a big misplay with that Garboder. I really did. And what can I say? I'm going to attach a Spirit Link. I'm going to attach a Spirit Link to the Garboder. Because I'm going to attach the Float Stone to the Entei because I need to retreat it. Because I can't lose the Entei. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to attach a Float Stone to the Entei. Retreat into the Trubbish. And that Garboder's going to get the Spirit Link attached to it. I'm not going to be able to get another Mega Houndoom out. So I'm going to have to ride on this Entei if I do anything. I'll let him take out this Trubbish, and then I'll put my hopes in that he doesn't get a Fisherman and can do something. But I mean, there's no abilities, so he's gonna have to take a little bit of time to get that Pikachu charged up. That is something. We'll see what he does here, though. Take a VS Seeker. And I'm going to search for... Let's see what I'm searching for here. I'm going to be searching for maybe a Sycamore. Yeah, so I'm going to grab a Sycamore, and I'll get ready to use that. And it's just a really big... I mean, I don't know. It's difficult. Sorry for the little cut there. Again, for some reason the camera decided to play with me and then just cut. Luckily, we caught it early enough so I don't have to worry about missing any of the video for you guys. So all we really missed is that it's my turn now, and yeah, I played the Sycamore, got some energy, and I'm going to attach that to the Entei now. So the Entei is going to get charged up and ready to go, and it's going to be able to knock out that Raikou. And luckily the Garboder does have that tool, so the only thing we're hoping for now is that Garboder can ride us till the end of the game. And we're going to roll to see if I do any damage to myself. I don't know. It looks like I got a 1, so with the tails is going to do 30 damage to myself. And I'm going to knock out that Raikou EX. So now it's going to be pretty difficult for my opponent. I mean, he's going to have to take a couple turns. The only thing he can do is try to get that tool off that Garboder. That's what he's got to do, really. He's going to energy retrieval up some energy. Put a Raikou down. VS Seeker for... What is he going to grab? He's going to grab a Fisherman to grab 4 energy. Okay, and 4 energy that he can't use. He's going to find a way to get those energy off the Garboder. And I don't know why he's using another VS Seeker. He can't play a supporter this time. Or a Skyla. He's going to grab a Skyla and pass the turn, it appears. He's going to use Iron Tail and see if he can do any damage. Looks like he got a 5, so it's going to do absolutely nothing. So it's my turn now. And I do have some energy, so I can just start attaching that to the Entei and get ready to knock out that Pikachu EX. So that's gonna be a big deal there. Just take that Pikachu EX out. Take it out. So I mean, my deck has kind of persevered in the end, and that's the real thing with this deck. I need to fix the float stone count. It's a little low on that. Just add one more, and I'm gonna knock out the Pikachu EX. And here's the thing: he had a very fast start, but the Entei's brought me back in the game. So, I mean, he can deal the damage early on, and I kind of just came back and dealt some damage with the Garboder and locking out his abilities, preventing him from doing a whole lot now. So he's going to grab a Lysander. Ooh, that is a big deal. He's going to Lysander up. Probably no other than the Garboder. I don't know why you would Lysander anything else up. Just let it sit there for a while. Charge up a Pokemon and knock it out. That's what I would do. I love for the Lysander. So he's stalling a little bit. He's stalling for a Lysander because he can wait a little bit. And I'm just gonna probably take out this hit on the Magnemite here, but really, if I wanted to do the best, I mean, I need to get some energy. If I knew that he was going to be playing the Lysander, then I should have been getting energy on to the Garboder, so I could end up retreating it later on. But I didn't know, so I'm just going to attach energy to the Entei and move along, just getting the Entei's ready. Really, the whole thing is that I'm getting one Entei charged up so that later in time I can just retreat into the other Entei and do something like that. Attach Spirit Link to the Houndoom, probably just to lower my card count so I can play something to draw more cards or something. Really doesn't make much sense to do that, but I guess whatever at this point. Use an Ultra Ball, discard a... Let's see what I'm going to discard here. Maybe a Blacksmith. Both Blacksmiths, it appears. Though I can VS Seeker into those now. I'm pretty sure I already had those in there. So I'm going to Zerosic here. The tool off the Garboder. Okay. No, I think yeah, I remember when I was playing this. I had an idea where I was going to, I think I made a misplay or something. Because I thought I was going to, put a tool on, Zerosic something. I was going to Zerosic tool off the Garboder and put a float stone on it or something, or I was going to use an ability. I think I was going to play a Shaman or something, but I messed it up and I explained to my opponent. So the smart thing is if you make a misplay, I mean, try to pick the second best option was probably just Zerosic off the float stone on the Magnezone there. That's really all I could do. So I mean, I could Lysander that up now, use that. And I'm going to do some damage to the Magnemite, but it's not going to even be enough to knock it out because I retreated into the second Entei because I realized that he could actually knock it out with the Lugia EX if he has the energy in his hand, which I know he does because he did the Fisherman just a couple turns ago. So the game is getting really close now. All he needs, and there drops the Lysander. He's going to grab up that Garboder. It was inevitable. Didn't know it at the time, but it was coming. Oh, wait. He's going to Lysander. Oh, okay. He's Lysandering up the Entei. That's interesting. Could always just retreat out of it. Doesn't make much sense. I would go for the Garboder just so you could start spamming all those energy back, but I don't know what he was thinking there. I mean, I'm not playing. So, I mean, all I need to do is take one more prize card, though. We need to keep that in mind. All I need is one more prize card. If he can just take out one Pokemon, he wins the game. So, whatever he does, he just needs to take it out. But it's a little difficult if you can't take out the Garb. I'm just going to retreat back into the other Entei and do a little damage to the Lugia. Would have made a little bit more sense, I guess. I don't know. I don't even think you really needed a Lysander, because you should have had the 2 energy onto the Lugia at first, because he burned an energy to retreat in the Magnemite. It wasn't really necessary. He could have just let the Magnemite in and then attached the energy to the Lugia instead of retreating it. But instead, he's going to put some damage on himself, because I'm going to use the Entei and put some 30 damage on it. Now it's got a buff, so I believe it typically has 130 HP, so it's going to make it 160. I can't exactly remember the HP count. Yeah, it's that, because I know that the Fighting Fury Belt adds 40 for each Fighting Fury Belt, so it would buff it to 240 if you use the first attack and then 2 Fighting Fury Belts were attached. Something like that. So now he's going to Lysander up the Garboder and try to take out the prize that way. I guess he kind of gave up on trying to deal with the Enteis, because I was just going to go back and forth trying to spam him. So he's going to attach the energy to the Lugia now and do 40 damage. And I don't think I have an out for this, so it's pretty much game over for game 3. And he's going to deal 40 damage. If I have an out. Oh, there goes the Float Stone. There it goes. There it is. But I don't regret it, because it doesn't matter, really. I don't have an out. I mean, I needed to attach the Spirit Link to the Garboder when I needed to, because the Float Stone wouldn't have mattered. If I would have gotten the Float Stone earlier, it would have been crucial, though, because I could have retreated, and he already had used his starting Megaphone, too. So, although it wasn't a misplay not playing the Spirit Link to the Garboder, because I needed to do that. So, I mean, I'm pretty much out, and I believe at this point I'm actually going to concede the game, because I know the game is over with, and there's really nothing I can do. Yep, I'm going to concede the game here. And look at that, 2 VS Seekers. That would have helped me a lot, from maybe some Blacksmith or something like that. So anyway, guys, that's the end of this game here, and stay tuned for the 3rd game. It's another great game between these 2 decks. First game went well. Second game was even better, right? We saw both decks take some prizes. And if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button down below. If you're interested in more of these match game videos, you can subscribe. And that's pretty much it for this video. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys later in the next video.